I've got my notes, my yarn. Let's start the video. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Shanae, and I'll be your resident sock princess for today. Here on my channel, we talk about all of my crafty adventures, and of course, all of my sock knitting. You can find me on Instagram as Handmade by Honeybun, and on Ravelry as Another Honeybun. So, let's jump in with finished objects. Alright, so my first finished object, as you can see, is my ranunculus. I'm wearing it. It's done. I blocked it. It's great. It fits well. You can see the detailing there, the nice yoke. Yeah. So let's talk about the yarn. This was knit out of Ruby and Roses, soft rose, and the colorway is Moon Dance. I used 188 grams, so almost 2 skeins of yarn for this. It's fingering weight. Check out my Ravelry project page for all the information on this beautiful shirt. I did the no sleeves version, so I just cut it off there. So yeah, that's my ranunculus. I finished this on Tuesday of last week, so that was the 20 something. I don't know, but today is Saturday, January 25th, and it's 6:30 p.m. I'm recording this a little late because I went to a yarn shop this morning. I was up in Winter Haven. I visited Four Pearls as my first stop on the Bay Area Knitting Guild Yarn Crawl 2025. There's 13 stores that's participating in Florida, and yeah, I'm not going to all of them. Just going to a few that are like close-ish to me. So yeah. I gotta get my notes because I don't know what I was talking about next. My next finished object are my shag sock. It's a pattern by Sarah Jordan, and here. I did a whole video on the sock pattern. I'll link it in the little iCard or whatever. But yeah, the yarn I used was Freckled Whimsy on the Splendid base. It's an 8515 superwash merino nylon blend. And the colorway was from the January 2025 Love Is in the Air. Her yarn of the month, her subscription club thing that she's doing. Yeah, so it's self-striping, as you can see. And I did the heel flap and gusset at the same time. And that's how I was able to not interrupt this stripe sequence. I have 2 socks, obviously, because it's a pair. But as you can see, this sock is a little bit bigger because I did a different stitch count than I usually do. And this one I did one that's closer to my original one. But this sock is a little bit big, but that's okay. So I know for next time which stitch count to use so it can fit how I like it to. Because the bigger sock fits fine. It's just a tad bit slouchy. I don't like slouchy socks. I like my socks to have a lot of negative ease so they won't fall down. But yeah, these are the first pair of socks. I have 3 pairs of socks that I finished so far this month. My next pair, these are the Pass and Review socks. It is a pattern by Brian and Terri Haynes. The yarn I used for the purple, this is Ruby and Roses soft rose. The colorway is Ultraviolet. The gray is Malabrigo Ultimate Sock. Colorway is Gris. So yeah, these were a nice pair of socks that I made. They're really easy, shorty pair. I used my stash with some scraps. It has this nice section, a nice moss stitch section right here, which is very nice. It extends down to the foot and over here on the back as well. Well, yeah, these were easy to knit. I like them. My final finished object is a pair of Felici socks. So OMG Heel socks by Megan Williams. I use Knit Picks Felici. The colorway is called Ribbon Candy. I ran out of yarn here and I used some scraps. Yeah, that's it for my finished objects for this week. I'm going to move on to whips now. My next whip is in this project bag. This is a bag made by Val. And this is my Tolsta tank by Rebecca Clow, or Cray Bear here on YouTube. This is another one of my long-standing whips left over from the summer. This is on a very awkward place to show, but this is the back, I think. I don't know. Yeah, this is the back. This is the front. It's a bottom-up construction, so yeah. That's not really a true color. That's kind of better, but let me see if I can. I changed the lighting so it can be a little more true. A bottom-up construction stockinette tank top. I'm doing the vest version in DK. The yarn I'm using, this is Through the Wardrobe Yarn Co. On the Regency DK base. It's a silk, a merino silk blend. I think it's 50-50 or 70-30. I'll have it in the description maybe. The colorway is I Sharpened My Wit, My Wardrobe, and My Mind. Something like that. It's from Bridgerton. We're going to add a stitch marker, progress creeper, to mark where I was at. So all I need to do is do the fronts and make the straps and connect it all, and then do the finishing. My next whip is my Petunia Socks. It's a pattern by somebody. I'll have it up on the screen. But it's here. I'm not too far along in it. I'm getting ready to start like the heel because it uses a different type of heel. They're shorty socks, obviously. The yarn I'm using is from Kitty B Knitting. It's on the Lido base, which is their sock base, and the colorway is called New Beginnings. It's a sock set. The contrast is refocus. There we go. This yarn is the contrast here. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's like a rolled cuff kind of, and then there's some ribbing here, I guess, to keep it so stretchy. I should have did 2x2 ribbing because I don't like how my 1x1 looks like. It doesn't look very good as compared to my 2x2. My next whip is in another bag that was made by Val. This is another Musselburgh. Oh, I had another finished object. It's my Musselburgh that I made for my great nephew. I'll insert a picture here. Because, I mean, he has it now, so can't show it. But yeah. This is progress on the Musselburgh I'm making for my brother-in-law. It's white. I'm using Malabrigo yarn, Arroyo, and the color is white. Gotta put some stitch markers so we can keep our progress. On this one, it's going to be this cute little stick of butter. And a progress keeper from my socks. It's coming there. Orange. There. This on. Beautifully. Oh, on the Musselburgh, I've done the my notes are on my Ravelry for how I start the Musselburgh. I don't use the pinhole cast on. I just cast on the required amount of stitches and I start the increases. And for the increases, I just do knit front and back instead of the special increases because it looks the same. I mean, like, can't really tell them this is going to be the inside of the head, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Put this away. My next whip is a test knit. I'm doing a test knit for Emily Crow. My next whip is a test knit that I'm doing for Crochet Creations. She has a YouTube channel here on YouTube. But it's for the Romance Viewer Socks. I'm going to insert a picture here so you can see what the finished object will look like. The test knit is due on the 7th, so that's in like 2 weeks from now, I think. 2 weekends or something. I'm almost done with my first sock. We only have to do one sock for the test knit, I believe, or two, I don't know. But yeah, this yarn that I'm using is, come on, focus, is from Oakwood Knits, Kim This is on her soft sock base, which is an 85-15 blend, and this was a one of a kind colorway. So yeah, this was a toe up sock. So as you can see, the toe's done, and I'm here getting ready for the ruffles. The yarn I'm using for the bow and the ruffle is a dark purple that goes really well with this. It was a part of this sock set. Yeah, this is my second time doing the toe up sock, and I really enjoy it. I thought it was going to be hard, but it wasn't. I did Judy's Magic Cast On, which was very easy this time around. The first time I tried to do, I didn't get it, but I watched a tutorial by Laura Nelkin. Yeah, I followed the tutorial from Laura Nelkin. She did one on YouTube. I'll link it in the eye somewhere, or down below, whichever's easier. You'll have a link to it. But yeah, it was very easy to follow, and yeah, the heel turn was nice. So we have the heel flap here, and yeah, I'm ready to start the ruffles, and I can't wait. I think I'll do toe up socks. I think I'll add toe up socks into my rotation of sock knitting things, because you don't have to pick up any stitches. That's great. I don't mind picking up stitches, but if I don't have to do it, even better. So yeah, that's these will probably get done by this week. I already started the second sock. Here's the contrast color so you can see how it'll look. So just imagine this with some ruffles. I think it's going to be adorable. For the bow, I'm going to put my bow in the back here. She has it on the side, but you can place it anywhere. It doesn't matter. This is my progress on the second sock. I've done the toe, and I've done a little bit of the foot. So yeah, it's stockinette, so it goes by really quickly. I can just put on a show and just knit until it's time to do the special things. So yeah, this will probably be a finished object for next week. But yeah, she has a YouTube channel here, and she talks about knitting and crocheting. She designs sock patterns and reading. She's an avid reader, so yeah, if you're into reading and books and knitting, you should watch her channel. It's great. So it for my whips. That is it for my whips. So we're going to move on now to acquisitions. Welcome to the acquisitions portion of the video. I've been gone for like 2 weeks, so yeah, I have quite a few acquisitions. Some of them were bought today. These were bought last week. So my first acquisition I got from #yarn_corner. So Bianca, she's the owner of #yarn_corner. She also has a YouTube channel here on YouTube. I'll link it below or in the card. It'll be somewhere. So yeah, her YouTube channel is called the #yarn_corner diaries. But so this is from Val's stash. This is Dragon Horde yarn. Lore fingering is an 85-15 blend. There's 436 yards to 100 grams, and the color is called Artemis. So it is this nice variegated yarn. It has tones of purple, which you guys know I am a sucker for some purple. So yeah, I'm excited to make some socks with this, of course. The next one is a gift. I got this from Sharon. And this is some Cascade Heritage Wave. It's a 75-25 blend. And it's purple. It has this nice, like two-toned, reminds you of spin cycle, kind of. Well.
All right, is it recording?
Yes.
I got 2 skeins of this, what do you call it? Malabrigo Rios. The colorway is Aquamarine. I bought this from A Good Yarn, which is another local yarn store here. And I bought this for to make a hat for my mother. She likes the color baby blue, and I think this is nice. It's nice and variegated. There's some like shade, some tones of purple and such in here, but it's pretty. I think she'll like it. I'll keep her head nice and warm. My next acquisitions are very, very recent, as in like a couple hours old. As I was saying earlier, I went to Four Pearls yarn store, I don't know, in Winter Haven, Florida. And I bought some giddies. And look, their things have these nice their bags have little stickers on them. So this is my first stop on the yarn crawl. And I got some yarn. I brought my sister and nephew along with me. So that was a nice little day trip for us. First I got is from Emma's Yarn. It is on the So Sporty base. It's a 100% superwash merino yarn. The colorway is called Emerald. It's so funny, Emerald, because it means Emma is emerald. But there's 328 yards to 100 grams. My sister picked this yarn out because she would like a hat in this color, and I'm going to make one. I'm either going to do a Musselburgh, or I'll do a what's the hat called? The hipster hat or something like that. No, she said she wanted the Musselburgh because that's the kind I made for my great nephew, her grandson. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. A Musselburgh for her in this color. You picked up. It's really pretty, actually. Looking at it. Yeah, and it had a good sale. It was like 15% off everything. And I got some clearance yarn that was 30% off. Like this. This is the Emma's so Super Silky, which is an 80-20 blend. 80% superwash merino, 20% silk. And yeah, the colorway is called Malibu. This is a like last chance colorway, so they won't be dyeing it again. And I just got it because, I mean, this yarn feels amazing, one, and it's a nice color. I'm gonna do a shawl with this. What's it called? I think it's called Easy Goes It or Easy Does It or something. Picture will be here somewhere. It's a nice little shawl. It doesn't. You can use one skein of yarn. I think it only costs like $380 or something like that. It's a nice simple shawl, like a one skein shawl. So yeah. Next, I've been eyeing this color for a very long time. This is called the Disco. This is on the Practically Perfect halves. It's a 50-gram skein of 80-20 superwash merino nylon blend, and it's just beautiful. Of course, it's purple, but I love like the disco-y colors. I'm gonna make some socks with it. I wanted to get it in a 100-gram skein, but now I'm thinking about the 50-gram skein was probably best because it'll be easier for socks, and I won't have a lot left over. To pair with it, since it's only 50 grams, and I'll need a little bit extra for the heel toes and cuffs. Actually, I wouldn't if I do like a shorty sock, but whatever. I got this. This is on the Simply Spectacular Smalls, which is that's different from the mini. Oh wait. I just realized I got the wrong size. This is a DK mini, I think. Yeah, this is a DK mini. I meant to get a a Thingy mini. I just noticed that. I can't believe it. Because I was like, why is the name different? But whatever, we'll see how it works. It'll be fine, I guess. Yeah, but this is in the colorway Love Drunk. I can't believe I messed that up. Can we focus on this? Yeah. So yeah, this is a Simply Spectacular Smalls. It was supposed to be the Practically Perfect Smalls. I can't believe I didn't notice that. But there was a lot happening in the store. Not a lot happening in the store, but it was my first time in there, and there was just yarn everywhere. It was new, so it took me like a few minutes to get acclimated and adjusted, but I guess I didn't get adjusted enough because I picked up a DK mini instead of a Fingering Weight mini. But that's fine. They still go next together. So just imagine this for the toes and cuffs or heels or whatever. Yeah, I think this would make a nice pair of socks. Yeah. And I also got a pair of Addy Easy Knit Rocket needles. These are a 3.25 millimeter. I'll use these for DK socks. I wish they had the a one that I could use for finger length. But they didn't. That's okay. I'll still try this out because it has the one. Well, let's focus. The long needle and the shorter one. So we'll see how it works. Maybe I'll like making DK socks more with this one. My last acquisition is a book. I got Summerlee's sock project book. I had it on the Kindle version, but I wanted to get it in person because I think in person, a physical copy, so I can actually like make notes. And I'm super excited to knit some socks from the book. She's coming out with another book, probably like next year or something. But yeah, I should probably knit through this book before the next one comes out. I guess that'll be a goal for me. But yeah, I'm super excited. So that's it for my acquisitions. Right. Yeah. This is going to be a shorter video, obviously. Now we're going to talk about my future plans. So, yeah, I'm participating a bit in the Bay Area Knitting Guild yarn crawl. I'm going to go to like 8 of the stores. I think I got the map when I circled the stores I want to go to. So yeah, there's probably going to be some more acquisitions from there. I probably won't do like too much. Maybe get like a mini or something, or maybe some tools. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to make my second stop to hashtag Yarn Corner to show off my new ranunculus and pick up the colorway they have for the yarn crawl. It's really pretty. It has purple in it, so super excited about that. And my other plans. I have started swatching for my Lauder cardigan. That was a reward for me after I finished this, to start the swatch, because I'm not going to start the actual cardigan until I finish my Tolsta tank. So I wanted to start the swatch. So I'm using the Manatee DK from Kitty Bee Knitting. It's the colorway is called Platinum. This is going to be my Lauder. And I wanted to do the swatch because this is my first time doing cables. And I just want you to do a swatch anyways, just to make sure your gauge is correct. But I wanted to do the swatch to practice. And I'm glad I did, because I already made a mistake. I didn't realize that the cable terminology is different. Like, different people can use different terminology for cables. So I got confused because, as you can see, you probably can't see it, but I did, yeah, what I thought was the right instruction down here, but it wasn't. It should look more like this. But yeah, I have the info on my Ravelry project page. And I'm doing the cables without using a cable knitting, without using a cable needle. I followed a short from somebody. It's here on YouTube. I'll do a link to it again, either in the eye or in the description box. There'll be a link to the tutorial I used to knit cables with a cable needle, which is not as scary as it seems. Yeah, I do enjoy knitting the cables, so I might do more cabled projects now. But yeah, that's it for my future plans. Let's talk about some goals I have for this upcoming week. My first goal will be to finish the back or the front section of the Tolsta tank. I just want to get that finished. It's just some stocking that back and forth. It'll be easy. I think I can get that section done this week if that's mainly what I focus on. I want to finish the Tolsta take section, finish my Petunia socks, and finish my Romance Reader socks. So those are going to be my 3 goals for this week. Let's see if I get them done. I did conquer all my goals for the last time. My goals from last time was to get to the decreases of the Musselburgh hat, and I finished that one, so yay. I wanted to finish the Pass and Review Hill socks, which I did, and I wanted to finish my OMG Hill socks, which I did. So yeah, I am super stoked with myself. Yeah, that's it for the knitting things. I guess we can move on to the non-knitting things. I'm still listening to The Two Towers by J.R.R. Tolkien, narrated by Andy Serkis. I'm loving the narration, as I tell you every week. If you haven't listened to Lord of the Rings or anything from Tolkien's Legendarium, I highly suggest you do it and listen to the narration by Andy Serkis. It's a treat, I'm telling you. And I've been watching One Piece as well. I did a little binge last week, so I've caught up a bit. The last finished episode I did was 520. So yeah, I'm past the time skip, so yay. I'm just starting after the time skip. I've kind of fallen off my goal of watching movies every day. I'm switching probably a couple times a week to watch a movie. So yeah. And my nephew wants you guys to know that we're about to go to the fair. The county fair is in town, and yeah, we want to go and have fun. I'm going to bring my knitting and knit, of course. What? I'm bringing my knitting to the fair. Walk around, probably get some eat, knit, see the stuff, pet the animals. You don't want to pet the animals? Oh. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this week. I'll see you guys next time I upload. I might do a project vlog video thing for the Lauder cardigan. I don't know. Guess I will. If you guys are interested and want to see that. But yeah, that's it for this week. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends if they're into hearing somebody talk about knitting stuff. Yeah, so have fun out there, knitting, crafting, making, crocheting, whatever you do. Have fun, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Bye.